morning, viewers. You are joining me here on February 25th, 2025 as I have a bit of a walk. If you remember the day I uploaded the video of us going to the Cleveland Auto Show, I had to walk up to my friend Sean's house, which only took me about 25 minutes. This walk is going to be a little bit longer. It's going to take roughly 3.5 hours, but it's going to be worth it in the end. On foot for about an hour and a half, I think it is fair to say that the sun has come out just in the nick of time. It has stopped raining and my bank is officially in sight. I wonder whose idea it was to paint cars this baby diarrhea yellow, because they deserve a raise. It's awesome. I want a purple bus. And here we are, arriving at my bank. We're getting ready to leave the bank now, and it's another walk for about another hour, but I'm just gonna warm up for a little bit because it is awfully cold out there. It is definitely not often you see a Ford Thunderbird and a Lincoln Mark 8 parked next to each other, but for my European viewers, I have something 1,000 times better. This old Land Rover. We also have an old MG right here, as well as this old Fiat Spider. I am not sure what that is behind it, but I know it used to be an MG or an Austin Healey of some sort. But either way, this is heaven on earth. It is virtually a straight shot from here, but even so, it's about a 2.5 to 3 mile walk. At least we're halfway. A Mitsubishi Mirage just drove right past, and I heard its little exhaust. I absolutely adore the sound of a 3-cylinder. I never would have guessed a Honda CR-V with Pontiac alloys on it would actually look decent. I actually do like the look of that. The finish line is in sight! Just down this hill and we're there. Ah! What is quite remarkable is I have not seen a single Tesla today. I guess today must be my lucky day. Straight ahead of me is a place called the President's Lounge, one of Akron's best landmarks, but I really doubt that Donald Trump or even Elon Musk would have the balls to set foot there. If you guys look really hard enough, you guys can see SADIE sitting right there. I am picking her up today. Man, am I excited. Now that is a treat. An R35 GTR. What a beast. And an E39 5 Series? Heck yeah! But I have my personal favorite. This little Fiat. So I'm back at SADIE! Woo! Finally have my car back after 2 whole weeks. Now let's go get some fuel and I'll talk you through my costs. Be warned, it's not pretty. She runs like a dream. I am so happy to have her back. If you are in the Northeast Ohio area, feel free to check out Royal Repairs, located on the corner of Darrow Road and Newton Street here in Akron, Ohio. These guys are fantastic. They deserve far more than just 5 stars. I give them my absolute recommendation if you are needing a car repair, and the fact that they're open on a Saturday tells you everything you need to know. These guys deserve the best. Right, let's go get some fuel. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the brakes because, let's just say when the problem started, I had hardly any brakes at all, but it feels so good knowing this car can actually stop. I will gladly admit to my viewers one thing. I sure did miss the little thrum of this 1.9 liter single overhead cam 100 horsepower 4-cylinder engine. It feels so good to be back in this car, and the fact that it actually stops when I want it to, not when it wants to, is such a relief to sore eyes. Alright viewers, I have parked what looks like next to a very fetching, semi-frozen pond, and I got the receipt bill here, and be warned, it's not as pretty as I thought it would be. So they did a free courtesy check, which was absolutely wonderful, and they installed what I thought was just the brake calipers, but turns out the car needed front brake pads, calipers, and rotors all in one, and they also bled the hydraulic braking system, and they also did remove and replace the rear trailing arms. That was the thing that was causing the bit of the alarming knocking noise, but the car drives like brand new again, and it's got brakes that actually work. So, total cost. The courtesy check, like I said, was free. The front brake pads, calipers, and rotors were $320. The rear brake system was completely new, so we didn't have to worry about messing with that. But the labor for that was $160. The hydraulic system bleeding was another $50. And they also removed and replaced the rear trailing arms. The parts for that was $170. The labor was $200. They had told me that the right rear trailing arm was completely shot and it took them 2.5 hours to remove. And the rear left trailing arm was not as bad, but it was on its way out, but they removed it and replaced a new one for in less than half an hour, so it wasn't too bad. The subtotal, well, the parts was $490, but the subtotal was $939.25. Excluding tax, which was $60.75, brings the invoice total to $1,000 even. Now, I am not proud of spending $1,000 on a car repair. I don't think anybody would be. But given the fact that this car is 28 years old and has 61,251 miles on it, I think it was worth saving. But that being said, though, that is money I'm never going to see again, and hopefully this car doesn't give me any more trouble. But that's the part of owning an older car, and it certainly as heck beats a car payment. Put in perspective here, my grandfather pays $350 a month for his 2016 Jeep Compass, and he spent $750 on just tires alone. And as a courtesy for these guys, what they also did for me, out of the kindness of their hearts, is they did an oil change and transmission fluid change for me, and they did not charge me for that. So, like I said, Roar Repairs were the best in the business, and I highly recommend them. So if you really do need some automotive repairs, and you're in the Northeast Ohio area, stop by them. They'll make your trip worthwhile. So anyway, that concludes this quick video from your one and only McElroy's Motors. Sadie's is officially back on the road now, and I cannot be any happier. Although she does smell like pizza in here because I ate some pizza earlier. Now it is time for me to go off, shave this beard, give myself a haircut, and clean myself up because, let's just say, this long hair is not a good look. Thank you again for watching. And don't forget to like, share, as well as subscribe to McElroy's Motors today, and I'll have more videos coming along soon.